Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We have a little bit of a new setup today. I actually borrowed a proper webcam for this and just trying to see if this is going to be any more clear than a cell phone. Was actually be able to stream and share my screen and do all that good stuff. Basically right now I'm not able to do that. Let's see if we can adjust our setup here. Setup here. All right. Hey, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and feel free to type. Diet Coke. Hey, can you hear me, Diet Coke? I've got a microphone and everything set up. I just want to make sure you can properly see and hear everything. So, okay, I think that's better. So like I said, we're testing a whole new setup. Cool, thank you. Would you buy an auto or a manual? It depends what you want to do. If you want to go racing as in straight line, like drag racing, I would probably buy an automatic. Just don't buy the 4-speed. Buy the 6-speed. It's like 2006 and newer with the 6L80. And just due to the fact that you can do so much more with an automatic. Now, if you're going road course racing, autocrossing, weekend warrior, street driving, stuff like that, go with a manual. I have a manual, and when I'm drag racing, which I had an auto, and when I'm just driving it on the weekend, I'm glad I have the manual. So it's a kind of a fine double-edged sword with what you want to do with the car. So, all right, let's see what else. Sorry, I got a lot of stuff open. All right, delete that. I'm downloading some footage off my GoPro because we had I filmed 2 episodes today. So, well, not 2 episodes, but part of 2 episodes today, and you'll hear the GoPro turning off. So yeah, it was like 100 degrees today, and just very, very hot. Diet Coke, if you've got any more questions, feel free to ask. See, we've got a couple people streaming today, so. Wow, that webcam certainly picks up a lot. But anyway, like I was saying, I hope that we can get the live stream. Okay. I guess the other thing is, what kind of core? Okay, you want a Grand Sport. For, I don't know. Grand Sports are good cars. The convertibles do not come with the wet sump. I'm sorry, dry sump. They are wet sump only. So the wet sump cars are, I'm sorry, the dry sump cars are a little more engineered. And what I mean by that is, you know, they're basically using Z06 parts. So they're more built for road coursing, going through the twisties and not having any engine oiling problems. So you want a weekend fun car. Then I think a manual Grand Sport would be fine. If you want to spend the extra money for a Z06, I mean, I've ridden and driven in my father-in-law's Z06, and I think it's got headers and it's tuned, and you can't beat a 7-liter engine. The only issues with those cars are the cylinder heads. They have a tendency to drop valves with the LS7. The Camaro Z28s have the same issue. The fix is basically replace the heads with non-GM heads, and there's plenty of shops out there that replace them and do upgrades, and you can pick up with just a set of like ported heads, replacement heads for the LS7. You can pick up like 40 or 50 wheel horsepower with a tune. So that's probably what I would do. But figure in the cost of the car, the Z06, plus $3,000 to $4,000 more. The valve issue, I've talked to GM engineers, and there is no issue. I've looked at the forums. There's only certain years, certain ranges of issues, but I pretty much am under the belief that they never changed the LS7 head for the entire run of the C6 as well as the run of the Z28 Camaro. Why didn't they catch it? Because honestly, you're not going to find issues like that just testing a car on a dyno, if that makes sense. GM's testing and validation for cars is going to be different from what an everyday user or a guy that races their car, a guy that tracks their car. I mean, I know they develop these cars to be on a track, but it's just different circumstances. And a guy going to VIR or whatever local road course and hot lapping your car lap after lap after lap, it's kind of like the new Z06s or the C7 Z06s, I guess they just didn't do enough testing with those engines getting hot, with the supercharger lid being too small, etc. So the 427 Vert, honestly, unless you really need a convertible, just get an LS7. I think you'll be, or just get a Z06. You'll be happier. Unless you want the roof to come off. I've had my car since 2007. I haven't taken the roof off in it's a target top. I probably didn't take the roof off for almost 5 years. And the only reason I've been taking it off recently is because we switched to the glass top, and then I switched back to the painted top because it's summer now. Well, we've been in summer, and on these 100-degree days, you don't want to fry with that glass roof. So it looks like we've got 3 or 4 people live streaming. Feel free to ask questions. Like I said, I don't really have an agenda for tonight. I pretty much just wanted to say we are still working on the cars. I'm working on the Corvette. I've got projects lined up for the SS and the truck, but obviously we're going to be Corvette heavy for the foreseeable future, just due to the fact because it's what I have parts for, and that's what we're going to be working on. So I think this coming, the video for Wednesday of this following week, I think it's a subframe video. So we're basically kicking off a subframe build on the car, and that's how I was working on 2 videos today, was working on suspension stuff. So a lot of Corvette stuff coming up, and yeah, SS will be appearance related, and the truck, I don't know, the truck will just be kind of related with appearance stuff, with painting and messing around with 2K paint, primer, clear coat, stuff that we've never messed with on the channel before. So if you want to see painting stuff, we will be doing that shortly. I need to buy some tools, but it's kind of coming up in the future. But what else is going on? All right, so kind of went over the cars, events. Honestly, guys, there's nothing going on around here. I think all the local car stuff's been, besides cruise-ins and cars and coffee, I haven't seen any formal events. Streetcar Takeover got pushed to September. but I'll be honest, I don't see it happening. Hot Rod Power Tour just got canceled. Hot Rod Drag Week just got canceled. I know Streetcar Takeover's been in, I think they just had one in Denver, or what is that drag strip outside Denver? Damn, I've been there too. It's right next to Red Rocks. Streetcar Takeover Denver, I think that's what they call it. They just had one, but I think Colorado's not infected by that global issue like the South has been. So if Streetcar Takeover Charlotte happens, I'd be shocked. If we go 100-degree day out in the heat wearing a mask, that honestly does not sound like a good time, to be honest. And paying, what is it? I think you have to pay like $20 to get in. I could be wrong about that. I don't remember the fan pricing for Streetcar Takeover. Pretty sure it wasn't free. I think I had to pay to get in. So 427 vert, that'd be cool. Grand Sport would be cool. I would say if you're gonna do a Grand Sport and you want to boost, go with a A&A supercharger. I've got a friend up in New York making, God, north of 600, I think 650 wheels, something like that. Wow, actually, he was featured on the channel years ago when he used to live out in Colorado. I don't think he had the blower then. Maybe he did. I can't remember. I'd have to look. But anyway, he's making like 600 or 700 wheel, and the LS3s can take a lot of boost. So, but hey, I see we've got a couple new guys streaming. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You know, we're here just chilling. We're testing a new camera, a new mic, and I just kind of want to see some feedback on how the setup's working. I didn't have time to get the screen sharing and all that stuff up because I'd really like to. I'll be honest, I saw Cletus do this where he had a video he shared and had a live stream at the same time. It was actually really cool. I hope to do that soon. I briefly looked into this. I think there's some freeware that will allow you to have a stream up and then share your screen at the same time. Because right now I'm pretty sure I can't do that. Well, that's weird. You can insert an ad. I'm just looking around my screen. Apparently I can insert an ad. Weird. That's a new button. When you live stream from mobile, there's no ad insertion button, so that's kind of weird. Okay, I don't know what I did. Can you guys still see me? I apologize if you can't. There's like an ad button, but I can't tell if it's still running or not. But anyway, so yeah, we've been talking about the Corvette, the SS. Not much going on there, you know, just kind of driving it on the weekends. I haven't had to redo anything. It's been running just fine. There's a hey Kevin, good to see you. Yeah, for the SS, we were talking about upgrades, maybe. I don't know, guys. I think I'm just gonna leave that one not stock, but you know, with LSA. I have a box to send the blower out to get ported. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm afraid about that fuel system. I've talked about this in the past on videos and other live streams with the stock fuel system only goes up to a certain number, and then once you hit that number, you're $2,000-3,000 in fuel mods with a pump, the fuel pressure control module FPCM, as well as injectors being like another $1,000. So stuff just gets expensive real quick. So, but beyond that, we talked about the Corvette, the SS truck. The truck needs some work, which is kind of weird because my truck videos have the most views on the channel, and some people ask for and some people don't. And when I post those videos, they don't get a lot of views, but like over time, they get a ton. So it's kind of a weird subject matter to film because no one's going to watch it right away because most of you guys are here for Corvette or SS content. And when I film truck episodes, they get like 20, 30 views, but in 6 months, it might have 5,000 views. So it's just kind of a weird thing. I think it's just due to the fact that a lot more people own trucks than they do SSs or Corvettes. The Corvette's already niche, and then the SS is even more niche with, they made like 10,000 Corvettes a year, and over the whole production line of the SS, they only made like 10,000 total. So, well, imported SSs into the United States. I'm sure the Australians got a lot more. So, all right, and one last thing. Another thing, I haven't done a live stream since like May something. Let's look. It's been a long while. I don't really remember. Man, my computer's slow. It's like live streaming, and we got 33,700 subscribers. 3707. It's cool. Videos. Live. Yeah. Last time I videoed was July 18th. Wow. No, that's today. Wow, it's been a month. June 14th was the last video that we live streamed. Wow. I didn't realize it had been that long. Anyway, so if you guys got questions, feel free to type, ask, let me know. I've actually been getting weird. I don't know about weird, but like, there are people reaching out to me through eBay. I'm like, how the hell do you find my channel stuff through eBay? Yes, I've got like my keychains and some of the stuff that I personally sell myself. And they send me messages through there, so it's weird. I got 2 of them in a day, which is like a weird format to get contacted by. I'm like, guys, just type comments on the video. My email address is in every video, and DM me through Facebook or Instagram. It's just kind of a weird platform to get messages from, eBay of all things. So, but yeah. As for the website, it's strictly just our portal for selling merchandise and stickers and stuff. We actually just added a new product. I'll do a worldwide exclusive, not really worldwide, but a live stream exclusive. So if you guys can see that, I'm not sure if that's backwards or not, but with the whole global issues going on and they're requiring you to wear a face mask, well, I went ahead and ordered this. Teespring was offering they call them gaiters, like neck gaiters. And so I went ahead and ordered one because it was pretty cheap. Oh, it wasn't super cheap, but yeah. So if you guys want a neck gaiter to go into stores with the SS logo on it and the channel, I sell them. They are on the website. And yeah, so I picked this up. And this actually only took a few days to get. It didn't take the normal like 3 weeks to get. I think I got this in less than a week. So that was kind of surprising. I may wear that going to events in the future. I don't know. I just, it's just, North Carolina has required face masks for everything, going into stores, being out in public, not being 6 feet apart. So I don't know where you guys live, but the South has been getting hit real bad with, these global issues with especially Florida and Texas. South Carolina's been pretty bad, and yeah. So, but if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Feel free to type in. We're here to answer your questions. What else going on? If you guys follow me on Facebook, I haven't been posting videos on there. I don't know, sharing your social media videos through social media, like in Facebook groups and whatnot. A, you don't get a lot of clicks, I think, and B, it's like even if I look at like my analysis, my analytics, it's almost not worth it. I know that might sound weird, but yeah. So I've really just been strictly sharing to my personal Facebook page for the channel, my YouTube account, the people that follow, as well as through Instagram, just kind of making posts related to that day's video. That's pretty much, and like Throwback Thursdays. That's pretty much how we've been sharing social media, and the channel's been growing all right. It's been, I can't say a month of not posting videos to social media, or sorry, not sharing videos through Facebook versus a month of just organic growth, of actually sharing it, getting your videos out there, sharing with all these type of people. I haven't done an analysis of which one's better. I will say not sharing to groups is a lot easier because, man, on Facebook, I'm in a ton of groups. So, and the bad thing is there, if you get your account locked, for 24 hours or 30 days, whatever, they're not sharing anything. So it's kind of dangers of having personal accounts sharing YouTube stuff and whatnot. And actually might get you banned. I'm not going to mention any names on certain Facebook groups, but I was banned from a group for commenting and sharing a video. So I guess I didn't need to be there. So anyway, that's my comment on social media. Like I said, if you guys got questions, feel free to ask. Yes, we're inside. It was 100. It was 102 today with the heat index. Let me look. Yeah, it was hot today. Well, it's 73 degrees now, but it rained. It rained real hard and dropped the temperature. But yeah, so we were out in the shop. It was 100 degrees, and man, it sucks doing a workout when it's so hot out. I wish I had air conditioning in there, but honestly, guys, I'm not sure if it's worth the money for putting a mini split in the shop, just due to the fact that if you're in a hotel in the South or on a Caribbean island or whatever, and that's what they use. They use mini splits. They take like forever to cool down a shop, and while my shop is insulated, I think it would take hours for that place to cool down, and I don't know. I'm just not sure if it would be worth putting all that money into it when I could just get some fans and just get a lot of airflow ventilation in there. I don't know. If you guys have air conditioned shops, comment in the video. Comment down below. I'd like to see your guys' opinions on them. Or if you have a swamp cooler, I know it's not. I think that's not it's a generic term for it. I forget the brands of them, but I've seen YouTubers use swamp coolers, but I live in the South, and humidity is bad. So I don't know how well a swamp cooler works in high humidity areas. If you guys have experience with them, what's your experience with swamp coolers? I'm very curious about them because they're way cheaper than running wiring, doing the vacuum on a mini split. I'm looking at Home Depot and they're $500, $300. That's a lot cheaper than $1,500 plus vacuum, just all that stuff. But man, I wish I had a window in my garage. I'd have air conditioning in there. But yeah, if you guys have experience with swamp coolers, let me know. Kind of curious about those. All right. What else? Corvette, SS, truck. Merchandise, website. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else, any other updates. Oh, we were talking about events. Yeah, Streetcar Takeover might happen. Tracks are closed. ZMAX isn't even going to open up this year. It was a testing station for that global issue going on. And the reason I keep calling it that is because YouTube is demonetizing videos for even mentioning it. So we'll just not name it if you guys keep wondering why I call it a global issue. Hey, guys, I see there's a number of new viewers. If you have questions, feel free to ask. This is an open Q&A. I don't have an agenda. I don't have itemized bullet points to go over. We're just kind of doing this freestyle. But yeah, going back to events, I don't know. I just don't think much is. I don't think much is going to happen this year. I've seen people have their cars torn apart, and they torn back apart because they're like, "Well, we're not racing in 2020." So, but yeah, ZMAX isn't open. Mooresville, which is the 8th Mile Test and Tune, I think they've been open. I don't know. The car's not done. The tuning's done, but if you guys are just tuning in, we've been doing a lot of suspension stuff. That will be the next 4 or 5 videos on the channel. I don't think the car will be ready to go test and tune at the 8th Mile. Beyond that, half mile, there is none, unless you're out in like California or Colorado. I don't think there's any in the South or Southeast anymore. Want to Go Fast is gone. Speed Addicts is pretty much gone strictly to drag racing, quarter mile. Otherwise, I think there's an event in Arkansas, but if I'm going to Arkansas, you might as well drive to Colorado or California. It's just as far. From the East Coast. So, Streetcar Takeover, I don't know. If we go, like I said earlier in the video, as a spectator, I keep seeing people pop on and off. If you guys, like I said, have any questions, feel free to type it in, and I'll try to answer them. What else going on? Car updates, we've done those. There's a real big project I'd like to do on the Corvette, trying to get sponsorship on it. And by that, I mean a discounted cost on an item. So I'm working on that right now. Actually, I haven't heard anything back from that. Other than that, I think that's pretty much about it. SS might get some breaks. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head of what else coming up. Upcoming videos, we talk about that. So we've got Corvette suspension, bushings, steering rack, coilovers, subframe swap, axles, a whole bunch of stuff coming up. So those will all be coming up real shortly. Actually, let's tell you what the upcoming video is going to be. Not that. Sorry, guys. The computer's being slow with streaming, which is weird. So I'm hardwired right into my router, and that thing connects at 200 megs a second, so it shouldn't be that slow. But All right, videos. Subframe. Okay, so next week's video will be about a new subframe, so that's coming up. But beyond that, you know, we've got a lot of stuff coming up strictly for the Corvette. SS we've kind of talked about already. Appearance stuff, truck appearance stuff, unless I need to fix something. I don't know. If you guys have any feedback, comment on the video, comment down below. I do read all the comments. If you guys leave a smart ass comment, I'll usually reply. If it's, you know, I'm open to criticism. Open constructive feedback is always helpful. So if there's ways to improve our videos, if there's ways to make the channel better, you know, we'll always take that in mind. You know, I'm not one of those people where I film my videos my way. I'm only going to do my subject matter. I'm not one of those people. You know, we obviously have to adapt and change with these new, these fun times that we've been in. Wow, it got dark when we started this video. It was still sunlight out. Oh, well, it's 9 o'clock Eastern. So, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, obviously comment down below. If you guys need in-depth help, and it's not something that I can just reply back in a 1 or 2 sentence comment on YouTube, send me a message on Instagram, send me a message on Facebook Messenger. Those are, you know, better platforms where I can reply, I can post links, and, you know, we're not bothered by other stuff. Now, I will say this. If I have a video out there for a reason, it gives you all the links to it, I'll reply. But if my reply comes back like, oh, you know, where can you find this? 99% of my videos have a link in it, so check out the video description below the video. The one thing that sucks is when you watch on mobile, you know, when you watch on your cell phone, the video description gets buried because they literally moved. Like, I don't know why YouTube did this. They had the video, they had the description, links, all that, and then the comments. Well, now it's like the comments are on top of the description, and you have to click on it. They've made the mobile experience worse than it was before. So, but that's some feedback that YouTube could use. Is that their comment section sucks now. But other than that, I think we're good. I don't really have much else to go over. What's your guys' feedback on the webcam? Do you guys like it? Do we need to go back to the cell phone? Because right now I'm using a webcam and a separate microphone. The cell phone works okay, but the thing that sucks about the phone is I can't read comments, I can't share links, I can't comment back. So that's why I don't like using my phone. I mean, yeah, the camera might be decent, but it's just not a great overall experience. And hopefully next time we do this, I can get that freeware downloaded and share my screen, you know, share the video, have this little video down below. Thanks, Kevin. I'm surprised you're still watching. But yeah, anyway. What else going on? Hope it's not too hot in Illinois. I know it was 100 here today, so it was just bleh. And yes, I know it's not a beer. All right. What else? Yeah, this weather sucks. I'm done with summer. It's only middle of July. It's just gonna get worse too. We haven't had a hot summer like this in a while. I think last year it was, you know, maybe low 90s, not high 90s already, and it's already August, so it hasn't cooled down, or, you know, it's going to be a hot one this year. But all right, I think we're gonna end this one a little early. I didn't post a notification up, so that's kind of why we don't have much people on, which is fine. You know, we don't need to drag this out or anything like that. And I just wanted to test the new camera, which I think we're gonna use this from now on. Like I said, I need to research that freeware for the sharing your screen and having a camera and having a mic. I know a lot of people use Apple's. I'm a Windows guy. A lot of people use Apple laptops, and I think they seem to have a better integrated sharing. So hell, I don't. I use Windows and I don't use Adobe for my videos. So I'm kind of the I don't know. I'm just stuck in my ways with software that we've been using. But yeah, so we'll check out some freeware and we'll go from there. If you guys have any questions, comments, and you missed this video, like I said, comment down below. Comment other videos. I try to reply to them all the time. If I don't reply within 48 hours, then I just missed it. I think that's kind of a good rule. I admit I check the comments about once a day, and we reply to them. Other than that, I think we're good. Check out the channel. You know, check out our website, BonecrrusherSS.com, and that's where you can pick out these new face masks. And if you guys don't want to have the logo, you can turn it inside out. There is a small tag that you might want to cut off. So that's kind of why I bought it dual purpose. I didn't want the font to be everywhere, and so you just turn it inside out, cut the tag off, and you know, not have BonecrrusherSS on your face, or flip it around, whatever. That's on the website. It's on Teespring, and yeah. Other than that, videos up every Wednesday, live streams every other month. It's been a month since we live streamed, and yeah, so I know it's a better setting in the shop, but it's 100 degrees out there right now, and we ain't doing that. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out the website, check out the rest of our videos, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, guys. Thanks. Have a great one.